What is up, everybody? I wanted to do a video today and give my honest review of the Overmortal game, and I've honestly been having a lot of fun on this game, and I've been really engaged. And I will say I've spent a small, I would say like a decent penny, like $50 so far in this game, and I'm still honestly at a pretty good level. And I'll just talk about why I honestly think this game is pretty good. I feel like I'm a picky player when it comes to games. There's a lot of games that I do drop within like 5 or 10 minutes because I just know it's not going to be my type, or it's just, maybe the storyline is too much, or maybe it's, just asking me to do too much, and it just gets on my nerves. In this case, I feel like this game has just really made me feel great, right? Like I just really enjoy this game. And the thing is, it's a really slow paced game, which is usually not my style. I will say there is a sort of repetitiveness. Yeah, I haven't felt it or haven't felt annoyed by it at this point because I don't know. I don't know why I don't feel annoyed. I feel like there's just a lot to keep me engaged. And in a lot of these games, this would really annoy me or make me run away from it really fast because I don't, this is one of those things where it's like, chasing the next cultivation stage might be annoying. But in this case, I've actually felt really engaged, and there's just a lot of events that make me kind of just want to do that instead of, I don't know, just grinding for the next level, next level, next level. And overall, it's just really fun. And I'll talk about, some of the features that I've really enjoyed. So there are realms and stuff which you can kind of explore as you get stronger, and the stronger you get, you can obviously break through to higher realms, and until like I'm strong enough to beat this, I won't really push it. But I also have a clone, if you guys don't notice here, and that can be obtained after you hit the nascent soul level, and obviously I have to invest a lot of material into making it, but it's really nice. It was really nice unlocking it. It was something that encouraged me to push like a lot. I wanted this clone so bad. I also say things like alchemy and stuff. It's just really fun, all like it's honestly just great because it just keeps you really engaged. You want to hit that next level of alchemy. You also want to craft these things to improve, and there's a limit on how many like pills and stuff you can kind of have a day. And I will say that even for whales, this game can be kind of slow, which I really like, especially for the average player. Obviously, there is an advantage that whales will have, and I will say, like for example, Daddy, Shadow, August, all whales, and once August breaks through into the incarnation stage, they'll be able to jump from like 145 million might to what, around 500, 600 million. Now, that's going to be the case for everybody. In case you're wondering why there's such a big gap there, that's just because of the cultivation stage. They broke through from the late stage to the incarnation stage. But overall, it's just been really fun. I've had a really good time. I feel like even for whales, this game, isn't like gonna be you're not gonna just zoom out of nowhere, right? And you really need people's kind of assistance here, and it just makes it kind of more so fun knowing that you're not gonna have to spend money to compete, and it's just great. Like I just really like this game, and I don't think there's a lot for me to say in that regard. I just don't feel like it's super pay to win, and I feel like unlike a lot of games, there isn't a lot that you have to spend on that will actually have a very big impact. Like I remember one of the whales was mentioning him spending on packs, and I think he mentioned buying a ton of the, I don't know what it was. I think it was, yeah, he bought a bunch of the past packs because all the other packs were, he didn't need them. They weren't like super useful for him, and it just kind of goes to show there's not a lot that you need to like buy in here, and it kind of just makes me feel better, right? I feel like this is especially for the average player who doesn't feel like spending a lot of money. And I will say there are like two cultivation types. There's a corporea, there's a magica, and they're both something that you can choose between. And after you reach a certain like level, you can actually kind of alternate between them, which just kind of gives you some, it just gives you more options instead of just cultivating straight out the womb, you know what I mean? And then you actually have options between. And like I was saying, there's that pill cap, so you can't just buy a ton of pills and use all the pills in one day and break through to like the top level. There are limits to how much you can do. This is why you also have to be smart, right? Like I'm not using this pill right now because I try to only use maybe like the purple bottle, which by the way, I can't use this purple bottle right here because it's for the actual magica. You see it right here. But like I was saying, I try to make sure I use my pill bottles really smart, as there is a 24-hour cooldown after you cap off on stuff like that. There have been really fun events in this game that have kept me engaged, and that's the biggest thing. I feel like it's kept me really engaged and it's great. It's just really engaging. There's a lot for me to still do, and for a game like this, it's just really surprising for me as it's not something I'm particularly generally very interested in. But yeah, you see right here, there's some. I especially like the other world invasion. By the way, this is pretty fun. You can kind of invade your other the other servers, and you can just fight it out. You'll get hunted down. You can hunt people down in your servers, and then you can hunt people down in the other servers. It's just really fun. And like I was saying, in the realms, you kind of go through these. You collect the materials that you need to maybe do alchemy, to craft weapons, to do your forge weapons, and maybe make pills. And I will say, obviously, as you get stronger, you have to maybe get another blueprint for a new weapon that you need to craft, because maybe if I broke through from this stage, I don't need nascent soul like weapons, right? I need the next stage, and then I'm going to be unlocking like the fifth level, and then I have to go to my blueprints and I have to purchase an even more upgraded version. And in some cases, like I said, I think that people are still gonna think like it's just grindy, but I kind of prefer that, and I feel like it's just a slow game that you can enjoy. And that is just my opinion, honestly. That is my opinion. There's no rushing. I can go offline for 6 hours and expect this dude to be ready to break through to G3. And it's just nice, where I can do stuff like that and I don't have to grind my life away, right? And then it's also like you don't have to spend a ton of money to kind of have an impact. But yeah, that was my review. I do really enjoy this game. I mean, you guys haven't seen my reviews. I haven't reviewed any other things before, so maybe you're skeptical of my review, but I would recommend trying out this game for a lot of players. And yeah, I do hope my review was helpful and people enjoyed it maybe. And if you got something out of it, just you're welcome, or I hope you enjoyed. And do let me know in the comment section if there are any other games you would like me to check out, as I actually think I might be interested in doing that because it seems pretty cool. But yeah, you guys have a good one. I will see you guys, and that is it. Peace out.